I am suffering and no one understands. They think that I am selfish.
There is actually a connection between suffering and selfishness. Let's talk about it. When somebody is going through emotional and mental suffering, they isolate. The reason why they isolate is because this is how healing is done, in isolation. So all the time, whoever wants to come to our institute to search the ways we teach for healing, we explain to them that they need to isolate. Now, here is the problem with isolation. It's very good for healing, and it's very good to separate from the world temporarily, because a lot of times you can't take more on your shoulders. There is too much from the outside that you really have to process separately and slower than it's coming in, as changes coming quickly. But if you don't know how to heal properly in this situation, you're going to get lost in that isolation. So that isolation is why people call you selfish. Because it's like, leave me alone. I can't take anything from the outside. I can barely manage my emotions. I need to separate from the world to manage my emotions. But here is how the other side of the world, friends, family, everybody from outside you, sees things. And I want you to understand that they see things totally different. They see that once you isolate, you will not have the right guidance. You don't know how to resolve this problem. So you are going to get lost. And this is why, by using words of selfishness, they are trying to pull you out of isolation, not to hurt you, to acknowledge the fact that you do not know how to heal, how to process things, and it's okay for a short period of time, but you're going to get lost. So they see things that you do not. They see that you are totally unprepared to go into a cocoon mode, an isolated mode. You don't have all the skills necessary. And yes, you don't, because otherwise you wouldn't have to go there. Period, to start with. So instead of looking like, oh my God, they want to hurt me more by calling me selfish, look at them like, oh, they want to save me, but they just don't know how. And sometimes as people, as we're trying to save others, we say and we do things that look like they're hurting them more just because we don't know how to do it properly. So no matter if you are the one suffering, or maybe you are on the other side of trying to pull somebody out of suffering, this is exactly what we do at Anti-Depression Institute. We give people all the skills and all the life skills not to suffer, and how to communicate properly and convince the members of their family that they are trying, seriously trying to save you, not to hurt you. They just don't know how proper. For any other questions, make sure you get your answer for free at mychallengeis.org.